Hey, what's going on everybody? PureSalvation here, and I've got some Modern Warfare 2 for you guys today on Wasteland, Domination. Of course, I'm using the intervention again, because, like I said before in a lot of my videos, I've got a bunch of videos that I have to edit and commentate and get up to you guys. So, oh yeah, and a lot of them are intervention footages too. So today, we're going to be talking about Domination on Wasteland. So, I think this was during a double EXP weekend. So it was about a month ago or two. I'm a little bit rusty, I guess, in this game, but I think this was around the time where I was starting to get the hang of the intervention. My goal, or what I think is best in Wasteland to do, is to control A and C. Now, what you can do is, now I'm around the cars in C, but what you can do is you can always go to the graveyard, which is probably the middleman between A and C. Now, I think B is a suicide mission to defend, because if you want to get killed, yeah, go for it, go to B. But if you want to win, then I say you go cover A and C, which I don't do a very good job in this video because I guess it's pretty old. But my mentality now is I always like to cover A and C. Now, there's a lot of cover and good places to hide, I guess, and to make sure that nobody steals the flags. Now, the only problem with this is that A and C are very far from each other, and it's going to take a long time to run from one to another. And that's the only problem, because if you're the only one who's defending those, you're guaranteed to lose them every time if you're running back and forth. And doing that is also probably going to give you some deaths, and nobody wants that. So this is where I like to be if I am forced to stay at B, or if I just spawn there. But I would prefer A and C. Now what I like to do is, I like to clear out the bunker so kill streaks can do their work. And as everybody knows, when Wasteland, I think, is a perfect map for kill streaks. But everybody knows is when you get your kill streaks and the underground in Wasteland is covered by your team, then the enemy is all exposed and they are going to get a bunch of deaths, which allows you to go capture all the flags and get points. Now, of course, they're always going to capture at least one, but the nice thing is that you've got a good point lead ahead of the other team, and should give you some comfort just in case they do capture two. Now, when that happens, you can always, before I get there, if you have a big enough lead and the other team captures two flags, then I think that's okay, because then you can start working up another kill streak, and that's when you can start going for kills. But other than that, you always want to go for the objective. So now, you saw me just get sniped out of there, and I'm going back to the same spot, which is not always the smartest move, but I think this spot's a pretty solid spot as long as you have cover around you, which I think my teammates do a pretty good job of doing that. Sentry guns are a great way to clear out the bunker as well. But being outside with the exposure and everywhere leads to that, which is death from above. Well, actually no, that's an AC-130, but kill streaks can get you, which is always bad, especially if you have stopping power on and not cold-blooded. And that's the reason why I started to take stopping power off of all my classes and put cold-blooded on. The only time you'll see me use stopping power is with maybe an M16, possibly a FAMAS or FAMAS. Definitely any sniper, that's like a given. But that's about it, and M4s and ACRs. Other than that, I would use my cold-blooded class for usually all the other guns, because I think it's an underused perk, but highly effective. But you guys probably have different opinions. Personally, I just love using uh, silenced weapons and classes where I'm not seen. I hate showing up on radars because that just pretty much gives away your position. But I guess that's a little hypocrisy because I'm using a sniper, which gives away it too. And this is the problem when you're playing Domination on Wasteland. When the other team gets a kill streak, you're screwed. You gotta stay somewhere hidden. And so what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to take out the Harriers. And I will sacrifice myself as long as the Harriers gets taken out of the sky, because that'll save the deaths from my team and prevent them from getting any more kill streaks. And we can get back to taking over the flags, which is pretty much the name of the game. So I'm pretty trigger happy in this video, but you know, you always got to do something to get better. And I think that I've learned from watching myself do these videos is that I should take my shots more wisely. But okay, before I say that, the saying that Hutch uses is that every shot you don't take is a shot you miss. But think of it this way: every shot you take and you miss is an opportunity for the other team to kill you. Now, if you don't shoot and you take your shots wisely, then you should make a pretty smart kill and prevent yourself from deaths, unneeded deaths. Now, if you're just being trigger happy like I like to do, is you're just going to attract all the attention to you and pretty much lead to more deaths. So I agree with that saying by Hutch, but I also disagree at the same time. You never want to take random shots from long range. Now, a shot that you want to take and be trigger happy is when you're getting shot at close range. Then yeah, of course, you want to prevent your death at all costs and take every shot you can. But if you can, try to take your shots wisely if they're farther away. Because if you tag an enemy, meaning that if you hit them but you don't kill them and you chase after them, they're going to be ready for you, and they're going to run around some corner and wait for you to come around, and they're just going to kill you, which isn't fun. Anyways, so what I'm doing right now is we've captured A and C, and most of my team is sort of around A, so I'm going to try to cover C, and I think I do a pretty good job of that. I kind of like to let my teammates be bait. I know that's a little harsh, but I don't like to run out and get shot because that's no fun. I mean, I work all this time to get my kill streaks up, but then I just run out and get shot. That's not fun. So I've gotten my sentry gun. I'm using it as bait again, because what that'll do is that'll draw the enemy's attention away from all the flags and try to go after the care package. Now, same thing happens with an emergency airdrop. If you throw it down in a spot, what you have done is you have just made that the new hotspot, and all the enemies are going to come and flood over. Now, that's if nobody captures or takes any of the care packages. And it's a good way to bait people or get them away from the objective. What I like to do is I'll either throw an E-drop and let my entire team take everything, because, I mean, those are free points for me. Or I'll just throw it in a direction and tell nobody to take it and let the entire other team take it unless it's like a chopper gun or AC-130 or something that's a good kill streak. Then I want my teammates to take it, because you don't want that up in the air. Now, if it's like a counter UAV or UAV, ammo and sentry guns, then yeah, let the other team take it, because they don't know what it is, and you know what it is, so it's not going to be that great of a sacrifice if you let it go. And that gives you more time to go for the objective. For example, in headquarters, if you guys are behind and you get an E-drop, then just throw it down and take over that, or cap the headquarters. And that's just one example. You can do that with all sorts of objective-based games, and I think it's a great way to win the game sometimes. Now, we're nearing the end of this video. My overall score is going to show up very soon. I've got a few seconds to end this, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please like it and subscribe to the channel, because it helps the channel grow. Other than that, I will see you all later. Alright, take care, guys.